The man was on the verge of turning into a zombie, but his daughter was only 3 months old. Andy originally wanted to end his own life, but looking at his lovely daughter, he remembered his wife's last words before she died. So Andy decided that while he still had his consciousness, he would find someone who could take care of his daughter. However, on the way, his daughter kept crying. Andy knew that his daughter missed her mother, so Andy took out the perfume his wife often used and sprayed it a few times. Surprisingly, the girl stopped crying. After that, Andy managed to avoid the zombies and came to a deserted place. There, he met a retired doctor. Andy wanted to entrust his daughter to her, but the scene in front of him made him despair again. She had a terminal illness and didn't have much time left. So Andy decided to keep searching, but Andy's time was running out. In order not to hurt his daughter, he dug a pit and buried his head in it. Finally, he fainted. When Andy woke up, he found that his daughter was gone. He searched in a panic. Turned out that a girl had saved them. The girl led them to a recreational vehicle, which was stocked with a large amount of food. Andy found the owner of the RV. Strangely, the man was digging a pit. Andy asked if he could adopt his daughter, but the man refused him. Turned out that he had also been bitten. He decided to take his family and leave this desperate world. After that, Andy picked up the gun. He also wanted to find relief in this way, but at that moment, his daughter actually spoke. This was the first time his daughter called him Dad. Andy decided to accompany his daughter until the last moment, but he could no longer control his craving for blood. Andy kissed his daughter for the last time, and then walked aside alone and collapsed to the ground. Looking at the rotten meat on the ground and the stick in the girl's hand, Andy came up with a good idea. He tied the rotten meat to the front end of the stick, then stuffed a stone into his mouth and tied his hands tightly with a rope. In this way, even if he lost his consciousness, he wouldn't hurt the two girls. Then he carried the two girls and continued on his way. This was the last thing he could do for his daughter. I don't know how much time had passed. They met the girls' tribesmen who were looking for her. Everyone was shocked by the scene in front of them. The tribal chief wanted to let Andy be free from his suffering, but the girl stopped him. The girl took out Andy's wife's perfume. Even though he had lost his consciousness, Andy reacted to the familiar smell. Finally, on the girl's stomach, they found 2 Chinese characters that Andy had left behind.